So I could do something weird like, let's start with a musical story. But this would be complicated. So, first, yes, I know I'm not going to say it because I already don't understand most of English. I'm not going to attempt words and say it and look like an idiot if I can just be like, this story. Read. If you can't read like me, just put it into Google or just ask Google Play or a Google reading device. And, well, but yeah. The one thing which I like about this series is the art. Because it's a sort of like this hand-drawn feel. Like this sort of like nice feel to the animation. And definitely during specific parts I'm going to mention later, I fully love. I like those segments, but I'm going to talk more about that later. But the animation for those I think is really good. I do think this whole series is, in a way, bureaucrats. Yeah, I know bureaucrats is a word of this thing, but it's more like pride getting involved in like this versus them and them versus this, which is somewhat good. Sometimes nowadays I feel like a lot of people are going, it's us versus them, who will win? And then sometimes like, we all are in a society and we all need to live together. So no, it doesn't have to be an us versus them thing. That's not a thing. We can stop doing us versus them mentality, which never helps anyone. But I just thought it got like a little bit too dark at certain points. I don't know if this is accurate to the time period or based on anything real, but it's so dark. So yeah, one of the major things with the series is that one of the parts takes place with this thing, with me talking about it with this sort of thing, is that she sort of like sees predictions of the future, and you get these moments of her sort of like getting her instrument, which I actually don't know what it is, but it sounds really nice, and like singing about what is to come in this like really interesting, fun way. And I absolutely think it's interesting. I find it absolutely fascinating and I love it. But that's one thing I do like, but the rest, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a bit darker than what I like. But yeah. So yeah, it is a good series. I do see why it's good. I just don't, it's not personally for me. But if you like sort of like shows that, I don't know if it's accurate, I'm not going to claim it's accurate or not, but have that sort of seemingly historical drama with Japanese history, watch it. I'm not going to say not, but watch it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and good night.